Hey guys, and welcome back to Wreck My Face. Today I'm going to do a video on my mom. I think it's important as you get older to know how to take care of your skin and how to wear your makeup. You definitely need to change the way you wear your makeup. You can still have just as much fun with it, but there's different ways you need to wear your skin to make it look as young and fresh as possible. We know your skin becomes a little more dull and elasticity isn't as good as it used to be. You have wrinkles that used to not be there, so but there are certain ways to wear your makeup that you can make your skin as beautiful as it always has been. So we're going to get started. I'm going to go grab my mom and we'll get right into it. Alright guys, this is my mom. And we're going to get started with the moisturizer. And the one I'm choosing to use is called Signature Club A. I don't know how well you can see that, but it comes with a moisturizer for the eyes on top and one for the skin on the bottom. And I'm just going to do the one for the skin for now. When you apply moisturizers to a more mature skin, it's better to do it with your hands. Just for the simple fact that you can get in any lines better. And make sure you smooth out everything underneath the face. And moisturizers are really important because as you tend to get older, your skin tends to get a little drier. So it's really important to choose a good moisturizer. Okay, after letting your moisturizer set for a minute, we're going to go ahead and put a primer on. And this one's from Victoria's Secret. And you want to choose one with a really good SPF. I'm going to apply this with the hands too. This is going to make them foundation last longer and set to the skin better. Okay, the foundation I've chosen to use on my mom is called Vita Lumiere by Chanel. I don't know if you can see that or not, but anyway. I really like this for a maturing skin just for the fact that as your skin gets older, it also loses some of the brightness and tends to have a more dull appearance. And this is nerdy, but the particles in this particular foundation are round. So when the light bounces off of them, it creates a brighter and and adds a luminosity to your skin. And I'm going to use a buffing brush, but ideally, if it were myself, I would go ahead and use my hands. Don't use a sponge or a square foundation brush for this, just because you really want to work this into the skin as much as you can. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a little concealer now, and I'm using my Derma Blend. Mom has sunspots pretty bad, and actually what would be the best thing for her would be a purple or a orange concealer, but I don't have that on me, so I'm just going to go in with this. It's pretty light, so, but you want to also go in with a really light concealer. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a primer on her lids because also this will keep her eyeshadow from creasing. And some ladies as they get older tend to have breakouts of sweat attacks going through menopause or anything like that. And if that happens, you want to keep your shadow on. So this will help you do that. Anybody with oily lids, whether older or younger, this will help it. Okay, now for her shadow, I chose to get started with the Urban Decay Naked palette, and I'm going to use this color here called Virgin. I know they say that you're not supposed to use shimmery colors. I don't necessarily agree with that, but this one does have just a tiny bit of a frosty look to it. I guess I'd avoid glitter, anything with large glitter in it, but I think anything frosty or shimmery is still fun. Like I said, this is just the things I think, so it doesn't necessarily make them right. Okay, now I'm going to take this number here, number 12. It's a purpley kind of color, I guess, but I'm going to take this small, stiff smudging brush and put it right on the outside corners of her eyes. And I'm going to take a crease brush and blend that in. Okay, now instead of using a liner that I think is going to be too harsh, anything black or dark is going to be a little bit too rough, I do believe. So I'm going to go in with this Shadowy Lady, and it also has a purple tint to it. And I'm just going to run it right through the lash line. Now, Mom doesn't have this problem, but a lot of ladies tend to have their eyes, this area here, falling over their lid. So if that is the case, you just want to lift up on the eyebrow to smooth it all out and then apply. And I'm going to grab my Deluxe Crease brush again and just buff that in just a little bit. Okay, look up. Now with what I have left on the brush, I'm just going to run this right on the under lashes too. Now the mascara I'm using is called They're Real by Benefit. I noticed your eyelashes are so long. Just on the bottom. And actually, before I forget, okay, I'm going to go in with a white eyeliner. Okay, and the other eye. Okay, look that towards that wall. And this wall, look straight ahead, and this way. Alright, now I'm going to go in with a creamier concealer. It's still a really light consistency. And I'm just going to put it right under the eyes just to brighten everything up. Alright, now I'm going to go in with just a little contour right below her cheekbone. Draw one. And on the cheeks I'm going to go in with kind of a coral pink. I think it looks really good. And I'm just going to take my buffing brush and work it in. Okay, and on the lips I'm using a Merle Norman color. It's a nude color. And you're just going to lift up on the lip right here. By lifting up on the lip, it does give it a more plump look when you start to fill it in. And I'm just going to fill it in now. And I'm going to go in with a lip brush and just mesh the two together. You could be done here. I'm going to put a lash on her just for the fun of it. Just to show you the difference that they make. Okay, I've got my false lash here. Close your eyes. I'm right in the middle. I open them a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go in with a little more shadowy lady just to cover up the point where the lashes meet the eye. And put a little more mascara on. This is the finished look, and I hope you like it. And like I said, not everything is necessarily scientifically the way it is, just my opinions on things. It doesn't necessarily make it right, but I think it looks really good. I think you look really young. Anyways, thanks guys. Y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.